Hey everyone, welcome to my Iden Versio or Inferno Squad Trooper build. This is not going to be a tutorial because I'm not a subject matter expert on building out the Iden Versio or the Inferno Squad Trooper armor, but there is a distinct lack of it out there, so I'm putting together a series of videos of my build process to maybe help other people out along the way. I have had a successful build on a TK set. I am 501st approved. TK handle is TK27072. But this is going to be a new build. I chose Iden Versio because I liked her character a lot more than Del Meeko and some of the other people within Battlefront 2. Anyways, I really liked her character. I also really liked the pauldron, and I decided I'm going to do an Iden Versio build. So the first things first, I got my kit from Waltz, and it took about double the time that they said. They said 4 weeks turnaround time. It was more like, let's see, June, July, August, September, almost 5 months. So actually more than double. So it was looking like 4 to 8 weeks, but then it ended up being a few months. So anyways, first things you're going to want to take inventory, because the one thing, I don't know what other manufacturers are like, but their inventory, they had no inventory sheet. Everything was just boxed up. Nothing was labeled. So some of the parts are obvious, more obvious what they are. Obviously you got the sides of the helmet. This is the back view. There's the front view. You've got the back of the armor itself, the front, the mask, the front. Also got other more obvious components, like this is the belt that will attach to a black leather belt that you have to buy separately. There's some ABS scraps for building out different things, because I think that there's a couple different spots you have to build things out. This, I believe, goes on the shoulder for the shoulder straps. They mount here and here. If you can see that. What else do we got in here? There's a couple pieces I wasn't sure what they are. I don't know what these are. They kind of look like they could be drop boxes, but I'm not for certain. But the drop boxes I saw in the CRLs, they looked leather to me, and I don't know what this is. I really don't. No clue. The chest box, there's two pieces. There's a top and a bottom, so go like that. Here's the back of the chest. Now this is an interesting thing. I bought my TK from RWA Creations. This was already a part of the back. This was not a separate deal. So it looks like you actually have to install and secure that together. Plus, there's another thing that goes along with it. You have to secure these. There's a bunch of other things, the red lenses, the mohawk, and a few other pieces. Interestingly enough, the thermal detonator is 3D printed instead of just individual PVC components. Straps, and these go on the sides of the chest box. I also got with it a load of 3D printed pieces. Most of them were identifiable what they were from looking at the CRLs, but then there's a series of items I'm not even sure where they go to. So anyways, those are those pieces. So this is kind of just an introduction. Tomorrow, or maybe even later tonight, I'm going to, in the next video, I'm going to start trimming up the chest and the back because that's what I'm most familiar with. It's basically like trimming a TK. We're gonna go along there, keep some of the return edge on the side, probably trim all of that fleshing off, keep a tiny bit of return edge on the top, return edge along here, trim all the way down here, and then keep probably maybe like a 1/4 inch return edge and then taper it back to a rounded corner. And probably similarly with this, tiny bit of return edge on the top here, flush, more return edge on the sides. This I'm not sure, I might taper down, who knows. Another return edge along the bottom because you want some depth. And that's where I'm going to get started. As I did with my TK, I'm going to probably do the helmet last. Actually, well, maybe not. I might do the chest box last because I want to add in some electrical LED lighting. So yeah, that's where we're going to get started, and come along with me on a fantastic voyage.